Hi, this is Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a pick a card reading for what the new moon and eclipse on the 26th of December 2019 is going to bring you. Okay, we have three choices to choose from. We've got three die. So we've got dice number one is the green, dice number two is the purple, and dice number three is the blue dice. Okay, so green, purple or blue, three options, three choices. What will this eclipse bring you? As you know, or maybe don't know, we've got quite an interesting, significant kind of eclipse coming up on the 26th. We've got the Sun, the Moon, Mercury, Jupiter, South Node, Pluto and Saturn all in Capricorn. Now Saturn and, sorry, beg your pardon, Jupiter and the South Node. Jupiter is the planet of luck. South Node is the planet of karma. Is going to be conjunct in the sign of Capricorn, and it's going to be near to the Sun and the Moon and also Mercury. So with Capricorn, obviously that is the 10th house. Capricorn is usually the paternal side, is about work, career. Capricorn is usually that kind of driven public life. It's usually about focus, career, ambitious sort of energy here. So obviously with Mercury, which is obviously the communication, and you've got Jupiter, South Node, Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon is a masculine and a feminine. I feel like things are going to get shaken up. So without much further ado, I'm going to put the timestamps into the description box for dice one, which is green. I'll show you them again. Dice one, this is the green dice. I will be using the dice in the readings as well. This is dice 2, which is purple, and dice 3, which is blue. Okay, so if you need more time to decide which dice will refer to you in your situation and what this eclipse is going to bring on the 26th, then obviously pause the video, give you some time to do that, and just tune into your heart center and just feel out the colours or the numbers and what you think will resonate best for you. Okay, so this, timestamps are in the description. Okay, so you've picked dice number one, which is the green dice. Okay, so let's see what the eclipse will bring for you guys. Okay, so we're going to be using the Akashic Tarot deck for some of the cards. I'm going to get the themes here for dice number one, or the green dice. What will the eclipse bring, please, Spirit? For those who have chosen from dice one, which was the green dice, what will the eclipse on the 26th of December bring for those who have chosen? I'm just hearing the number 4. So that's Cancer. House 4 is about home, family. Cancer is a water sign, so it's usually very receptive. It's usually the sign of the mother. Okay, so let's see, what will it bring for dice 1, please? Maybe you are about to become a mother. Let's have a look. Maybe there's something, a deep connection with your mum. Dice 1, please. What can you tell us about those who've picked dice number 1? I'm just linking into spirit as well as I'm shuffling these cards. I keep getting Cancer. I'm now hearing Saturn as well. Saturn is usually it's karmic, but it's usually the paternal side, and it's karma. I'm also hearing children. You could have children with Cancerian aspects, planets. What are the themes? What is it that those who picked dice number 1, please, the green dice? Usually when I don't shuffle during these big cards, or I don't film the shuffle, I'm always channeling information. I've got to make notes, so now I'm going to do it live. So apologies if it's taking a little bit longer. Maybe this is a dream that hasn't, or you had waited a long time for, that is about to be realised. This is why I do it live, the shuffle. Because otherwise you're not going to get, oh my, that's right, I'm going to just show you the card. Boom. Archangel Michael does not mess about. This is, I mean, look, Archangel Michael is the protector. Archangel Michael will come to those in need and will cut through any energetic negative cords, ties, or attachments. Will protect your energy. You can call upon Archangel Michael to seal and protect your energy, seal and protect your spaces. You know, ask him to cleanse anything energetically that doesn't serve you. I'm just listening to what else they're saying to me here because I want to channel this information as well. And look, he's protecting a child. The children, he's protecting children. Again, very paternal energy. Where did I put that? Okay, let me just read from the guidebook here, because let me just see what they want to say about number 9. Number 9 is also about a closure of a cycle. It says that Archangel Michael is a channel of the divine power. He is seen here sharing his energy with 2 small children, bringing them great strength and support. He is about to pick up the boy, and he can help you lift your energy too. When you receive this card, know that your energy reflects Michael's amazing strength. This can be a cycle of increasing power for you, one where you feel your courage growing and you know what action to take next. Trust your convictions, your power, and your resourcefulness. Michael upright held a time of greater courage, force, initiative and action, so don't delay. He is right there with you, so tap into the dynamo within you and take the action that compels you. With Michael and your own power, you can move mountains and lift yourself to new heights. It says, close your eyes and sense Archangel Michael's approach. Begin to feel the force of your own courage and strength grow within you, making you ready to take action with confidence and peace. Feel the power that fills every part of you now. I've got the most insane goosebumps. He is within you. I've just had he is within you. He is with you. He is with all of you. I'm going to have to rewind this video because I swear to God someone just put their hand on my right shoulder. Seriously, I feel like crying. Maybe I'm tapping into your energy here, but whatever you've gone through, this is a heavy hitter right here. This is someone, Archangel Michael does not mess about. Like I used to work in mental health, and I heard, she won't mind me sharing this with you, and I'm obviously not going to give you her name, but one of my ex-clients who I worked with within a mental health capacity, she had a lot of, bless her heart, she went through a nightmare situation. This woman never used to believe in this. She just told me as if basically she was like sharing a random story, but I think she thought that she was like not with it and had imagined it, and I was like, no. She was telling me about a particularly horrible situation, and she told me that Archangel Michael literally picked her up and moved her out of the situation, and was like, who do you think that was? And I was like, well, from the description, like the fact that this person was huge and literally just came in, swept her up and went and like rescued her. Insane. But this is the thing, you hear, I mean, look, I've witnessed that after, and that story I heard maybe 12, 13, 14 years ago, but I've since witnessed certain things and I'm just kind of like, insane. There's also something connecting Archangel Michael with twin flames, and I'm not entirely sure what that's about, but I have done readings before where I've been linking into twin flames and Archangel Michael pops up and I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, they're saying pick more cards. Okay, so that is insane. Okay, wow. Okay, so the next card is Hilarion. Okay, this is an ascended master here. This is also an energy that's going to be available to you. So you've now got 2 massively hitting kind of energies here. Hilarion is the ascended master for higher learning, scientific knowledge, medical information, the law, research. This is someone that could allow you to channel information. So you could be picking up a lot of information around this time. Your intuitive ability could be really heightened because of these energies. mediumship, research. So these are the kind of jobs. Evidence detection, drawing conclusions from discovery. So I feel like it's like from what I'm reading from this, you're going to be maneuvered into a position where you're channeling a lot of information that is going to really protect and help you, to the point where it's going to open new doors. I'm hearing opening new doors and new avenues where within a lot of different areas, but this is very much a high vibrational spiritual type of connectivity. I'm also seeing, because Michael, Archangel Michael is around the throat chakra. So again, and mediumship is linked to around the throat chakra. So you could have a very high expression where maybe there's a gift that's being brought to you, an upgrade around your throat chakra that you're going to be receiving from these energies. Okay. Oh, whoever's picked pile number 1, this is insane, because now you've got the initiation of Saint Germain, right? Saint Germain, right? Saint Germain is the ruler of the violet flame. Okay, the ruler of the violet flame is the healer. Okay, the healer, it's like you invoke the violet flame and it purifies everything. And like, trust me, I've lived, before I got my full-blown healing ability, and even now when I do it, that stuff transmutes the lot. Try it within yourself. I mean, in fact, if you invoke that, you're probably connecting all kinds of energies. It's like, but because you've got now the throat chakra and the third eye and the crown, because obviously that's usually the violet flame, it kind of, the indigo and violet, obviously for the chakra colors. There is an upgrade coming. It's like, because obviously the more in alignment you get, maybe you've worked through some issues around the heart, but it's like you're coming into alignment now with the top 3 chakras, because blue and the violet, purple, indigo, they rule the top 3 chakras. This is about a connectivity with spirit that probably you're basically having an upgrade. Just to summarize it in less than 3 million words, you're having an insane upgrade. Now, is this going to happen absolutely immediately from the 22nd? Probably not. You're probably going to start noticing these things, okay? Now, again, if you call upon a protection, Archangel Michael, to protect and preserve your energy field while you're channeling this information, you're probably highly intuitive and you're going through an upgrade spiritually that is going to kickstart via this, okay? But the initiation is like, again, it's something that is becoming open to you that maybe once hadn't been as open. Wasn't as readily available to you, which when you're opening those kind of doors to the higher levels and the higher chakras, maybe you didn't have strength, or I feel like you guys probably were always very intuitive, but maybe you always were a bit wary of it. Okay, so again, don't forget, because we had the Archangel Michael card first, where they're talking about drawing upon courage. Now, this is not to say you're going to start experiencing crazy stuff, but I'm just saying you're probably going to have a lot of very highly ascended masters, high vibrational energies around you to help you at this time. It's not meant to cause distress or worry, but you are going to have the courage and power to do it, because you're probably some kind of highly evolved soul that is ready for this upgrade, is ready for this. Maybe it's a soul mission. It could be something that is I'm hearing meant to be part of your journey, meant to be something that you were always meant to come across, because it is time. I'm hearing it, I'm just seeing a key going in a lock and something being opened. So you guys are gonna, I feel like there's a lot of very high vibrational energy that is becoming or being tapped into with this. Okay, so let's have a look with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck by John Holland. For those who chose dice 1, which is the green dice, please. What will happen with the eclipse on the 26th of December 2019? For those who chose the green die, please. With dice number 1, what is going to happen? What's going to develop from the eclipse on the 26th of December, please, Spirit? For those who picked the first dice, the green dice, or dice number 1. Wow. Okay, so first of all, this is the Two of Pentacles. This is about juggling, a balance. Now, I don't know why, but this reminds me of an orange, and it also reminds me of... So maybe you've got an upgrade with the sacral chakra as well, because that's the second chakra. Also rules this, yeah, so that's the number 2 chakra. It could be that you're balancing your emotions, you're cleansing out emotions from... Because obviously the sacral chakra rules sex, emotions, your... again, it's the womb area, it's below the belly button. So your confidence, you're probably rebalancing, recalibrating those energies. You are probably also debating. You're probably going to be able to make a decision based on this with the second chakra. Again, because it's the number 2 and it's linked with the sacral chakra. Interestingly, within this wheel, and again, this reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, we've got a book, a cup, an egg timer, a rose, a ring, and a baby. So knowledge, emotions, timings, abundance, security. I keep looking at the child as well. It could be that you're wanting to... You've set your sights on something. This also looks like a target. It's like you're trying to prepare in order to move forward into these areas, that you're choosing what it is that your desires are. Now, interestingly, we've also pulled the 4 of Pentacles, which is open up, okay? So again, as you can see, to me, this looks like someone who is channeling information from above. So it could well be that you're getting insight information in relation to these choices that you need to make or want to make. Or it could be that a door is opening up to you to heal, to transcend, ascend into the area where you can reach this energy. The 4 is also the 4 of Pentacles. So 4 of Pentacles is usually someone that is holding on to something, a little bit stubborn energy, but when obviously it's opening up, it's the opposite of that. It's someone releasing that. And usually when you release or you let go, the universe can reward you. So maybe you're finally releasing something in order to gain something new, and it's probably part of one of these. I want to read the book where it says, because I want to see what the book says about this wheel, because this wheel is interesting for me. I don't know, maybe you're sat there thinking it isn't for us, but for me it is. Okay, cope, multitask, breathe, arbitrate. You may find matters of the heart require extra effort this time. More and more demands may be placed upon you, requiring you to juggle your attention. Family gatherings, school commitments, requests for assistance, and other obligations may arise within a short period of time. Breathe and remember to be flexible. Adapt your approach to each situation at hand. Know that you have the ability to keep everything and everyone in balance. You may also be called upon to play the role of a mediator. This is a time for compassion and understanding, and you are up to the task. Work with people individually, giving each position equal consideration. Help all involved to understand another viewpoint and find middle ground. Finally, in order to maintain balance, you must be in balance. So it's vital that you take time for yourself. Very accurate. Let's have a look. Let's see. What else for those? Okay, so now we've got the solar plexus chakra, which is the 3rd chakra. This is about willpower, okay? This is about determined effort, ambition, okay? So where is your focal point at this? Like, because I feel this energy is going to drive that forward, all right? Because Capricorn is the 10th house of ambitions, all right? So I feel like if you've got your heart set on something, your eyes on a goal, again, remember I saw that target, I feel like that combined with this planetary placement is going to really help you manifest. Dice number 1, the green dice, please. What can they expect to see? We've got the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about planting a seed, allowing it time to grow and develop in order for it to manifest. So what seed do you want to plant in order for it to grow into a fully fledged project, place, thing, person, energetic manifestation? Because 7 of Pentacles can take time. Now, if it's not that, it could also be something that you have been trying to manifest ends up showing itself around the 26th or after. Because, again, oh my goodness, yeah, look, this is the Empress, okay? So this is about fertility. This is about manifestation of new things, new energy. This is about the divine feminine. Okay, so the fact that obviously the moon is also, it's gonna, you know, it's an eclipse. There's something about the feminine energies here that are, I'm hearing, in alignment with not just you, but also the planetary placement. So there's something, and again, if you're male watching this, this could be the feminine element of you. We all have masculine and feminine within us. And again, with this awaiting results, there's something that could be happening in 7 months. Again, and isn't the seventh month Cancer? Which is, again, the first thing I channeled, which is about motherhood. And yeah, so could be maybe you're 2 months pregnant and you've just found out or something, or you're planning that kind of energy, you're planning that. What else can, amazing, we've got the love card. A dualistic equal exchange. And then can you see those the plant that has grown up, the investment of time, energy, and the sun obviously gives vitality. It grows things, doesn't it? And obviously with a seed that you plant, the sun obviously gives that growth. Something is manifesting from this that is a long awaited, and again the Seven of Pentacles we have earlier confirms that there is a divine union at play here. There is a divine union at play. Okay, it says relate, choose, harmonize, romance, creativity, reconciliation. And the card that it relates to in the tarot deck is the Lovers. Okay, so this could be a twin flame and or soulmate. Okay, that you are reconciling with. Okay, obviously with the Empress card that we've had come out, that is the divine feminine within, you know, the twin flame partnership, or could be soulmate, high level soulmate. We've also got the rest and reconsider card. Okay, this is the Nine of Wands. So maybe someone wants to reconcile with you and you are trying to understand, again, the Two of Pentacles that we've had, how that's going to affect you. Maybe this has been a long process and that you're trying to understand whether or not this is something you want to go ahead with. Maybe this has been to the point where I'm just hearing it's probably been a very highly emotive journey where you're just kind of like, again, because this is towards the end of the cycle. The next card will be the Ten of Wands, which is usually a heavy load. It's usually something that's you bore the brunt of a very heavy energy, or you've had to carry an energy that was a lot for you. Now, because it's coming after the Lovers, maybe there is a sacrifice that needs to be made by one or both of you, which is, with this very reconciliation, is going to be called into question. Take it as it resonates. It is a general reading. Let's have a look. Okay, so this is about fatigue, perseverance, strength, and recharge. And don't forget, the first couple of cards we had was Archangel Michael, which is about having that strength to really kind of proceed. Okay, so yeah, it's about sometimes the struggle to create and maintain harmonious and filling relationships just seem like too much work. You put forth your best effort and give more than your share and find that there are still issues to be dealt with. You're tired and at times you just want to give up. The message of this card is to persevere. Don't forget, Seven of Pentacles. This is about sort of a, what's the word? An investment in your time and energy. The message of this card is to persevere. You may have been disappointed or hurt in the past. Know that those past sorrows made you stronger, even though you don't feel that way at the moment. Good time to briefly step away from any conflict or issues around love. Give yourself some space to relax and replenish your energy. Continuous effort stresses the body and dulls the mind. You need to rest and reconsider your methods. Once you've recharged yourself, you'll be stronger, clear-headed, confident, ready to move forward once again with new ideas about how to improve your situation. Awesome. Okay, so let's pull a couple of outcome cards for pile number 1, and then we'll roll the dice and see what the sign is, or the energies are. Okay, so those who picked dice 1 or the green dice, please. Number 1. In relation to what will the solar eclipse on the 26th of December bring. For those who picked the green dice, please, or dice number 1. What is the outcome, please, for this? Outcomes, please. So this is the truth be told card. This is about people stepping into their authenticity. This is about any, I mean, look, this person could have been wearing a mask. Maybe they weren't. Someone wasn't honest about their true feelings, okay? Not that you can see that, but as you can see, the mask is there. Then you've got the owl that's showing that kind of clear energy through. So this is about an insight, an integrity, a clarity of information, okay? So again, with that reconciliation they talked about, with all those very high ascended masters, it's like they're trying to allow you to see the truth of the situation because you deserve it. And then we've got the leg up, which is again clarifying those ascended masters, giving you that support and that help. Okay, and then last but not least, we've got exchanging gifts. Okay, so again, this could be maybe you're getting a gift within, you know, ability, within your intuition, your psychic kind of tools, or it could be a physical gift. It could be someone actually wanting to give you a physical gift from a, you know, an affectionate point of view. Now obviously we do have Christmas, but this is the 26th of December, remember, so it could be that you're receiving something after that that is unexpected, that brings you some joy, that brings you happiness and makes you feel connected, makes you feel wanted. Now again, it feels like, because it's not one and the same thing, it could be you get communication and you get a gift. It doesn't have to be, you know, only one thing, but there's definitely a generosity that I'm feeling around this energy, and it's very light, the energy. It's not heavy. I mean, apart from that kind of Nine of Wands card where I feel like your energy's maybe been a bit depleted, I feel like they're trying to top you up and they're trying to give you some foresight into what is going to happen and develop to really give you some hope. Okay, so this, I feel you're going to get hope, clarity, insight and major spiritual support, to the point where that's some heavy hitting energy. You pulled 3 really strong energies there, spiritual wise. So let's pull one more card. What is the outcome, please, for those who picked dice number 1? Okay, so again, we've got the thinker. So it could be that you're getting very, very clear insight, guidance, clarity around your path, what you're going to be doing, how you feel, what you need to do. It's like someone is coming to really, you know, assist you in, yeah, look, someone deep in thought about your dreams. And again, it adds up to a number 8, which is, you know, 44 is very, very spiritual number. This is usually about a good path. It's about the body. Some insight that's coming to you that may be giving you answers that you hadn't already realised or you hadn't already received. Okay, so, and let's, last but not least, let's roll the dice and see what the energies are for you guys. Okay, so those who picked pile number 1, or this dice, what insight can you give us, please, Spirit, in relation to the eclipse on the 26th of December 2019 for those who picked this dice? Virgo. Okay, so that's house number 6. This is about service. This is about very intuitive energy. This is harmony and balance. Service orientated, security, home, outward focus, ego and fear, earth, reality, stability, decision, and the head versus the heart. Okay, could be connected to a Virgo. Maybe you are a Virgo or have heavy Virgo placements in your chart. The Virgo is also connected to the Hermit card. So maybe, again, stepping back and having that introspection again and having that real clear connection to upstairs with all those very strong energies coming through with Hilarion, Saint Germain and Archangel Michael. It's like you're going to be given a new lease of life here in terms of your forward path, because obviously once you get past the 6 into the 7, that's about partnership, that's about, you know, the lover's energy, you know, that's about partnership, marriage, equality, you know, balance, so even further relationship balance. So As I say, guys, hopefully that's been of some help. That's been your pile number 1, dice number 1, or green dice interpretation for what is going to be happening for you guys with the eclipse on the 26th of December 2019. Hopefully that's helped. Obviously, we're going to be posting another pick a card tomorrow. We're going to be doing, you know, what's happening for the next decade, insights into 2020. We're going to do past life stuff, soul contracts, twin flames, soulmates. If you want to get in touch with me, information is in the description box. If you do want a personalised reading, and if not, have a wonderful December, have a wonderful Christmas, New Year, and take good care. Bye. Hi, Dice 2. This is going to be your pick a card reading. Already my throat jack was going a bit insane. Excuse me. So, okay, so you've picked dice number 2. That's the purple dice. So this is going to be what is going to be developing from the solar eclipse, what's going to be happening, what you're going to expect to see from the solar eclipse, 26th of December 2019. So we're going to pick a few cards from the Akashic Tarot deck, and then we're going to pull a few more tarot cards and get some insights for you. Wow. Okay, well, that was interesting. You've got commitment. Wow, the Ace of Roses, or the first one of Roses, which is the Ace of Cups. Wow, wow, wow. Ace of Cups, a new love offering, a love offering. Someone who is willing to... I want to watch this video back and pick a card. Now I'm really intrigued what's going to happen for me, even though my guides are like, we've already told you, but anyway. Guys, the One of Roses, that is like... The Ace of Cups is babies as well. Usually a female child. Right, I've got to say, for those who pick dice 2 or the purple dice, what is going to happen, develop, what can I expect to see from the 26th of December, solar eclipse 2019. Like my guy just said, isn't that enough? As if to say, what else do you want? That's a commitment. Like, because I felt someone's celebrating up there. Someone's jumping up and down. So maybe your guides have been, maybe you've been, and I get it, you've been chewing your guide's ear off about, when is this going to happen? Someone's celebrating up there. Someone's actually, I feel like this has been a long time coming for someone, but what is going to happen for those who picked dice 2 or the purple dice? Okay, so we've got the Queen of Scrolls. That's that beautiful card there. One sec, let me just see. The Queen of Scrolls. I think, let me just double check that I've got my information right here. I don't want to start rattling off some information and then, because this is a new deck. I'm just trying to get a few new decks every month just so I can keep these kind of things fresh. But this deck, because I'm not using it on myself, I'm yet to kind of learn all of it. Okay, so this is about mind, communication, and study. Essentially, this is about swords, so the Queen of Swords. So you could be or connected to an air sign, so Aquarius, Libra, and or Gemini, okay? This is someone who doesn't take any shiz, right? This is someone who's straight down the line, is not messing about, bit of a badass, you know, someone who knows their worth. I'm just hearing that very specifically, knows their worth. This is also talking about someone who's made a decision, okay? This is someone making a very definitive decision, okay? It doesn't have to be female, could be. But interestingly, it came out with the King of Roses, which is the King of Cups. This is usually a very emotionally connected human being, could be male, doesn't have to be, or water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Usually this is also about someone who is a father, someone who is very emotionally complex or deep, but has a very strong connection, okay? So if you're female watching this, you could be an air sign, and if you're talking about significant other that you're connecting to, it could also be a water sign that is partnership, but doesn't have to be male or female, could be just air and water in general, right? Doesn't have to be male or female. I'm just hearing partnership. I'm just hearing divine partnership here. The other card that came out with this is the Five of Forces, which is summer, winter. This could have been a situation that had been carrying on through the summer that didn't quite come to fruition, but now in the winter is about to be resolved, balanced, having a change to it, with number 5 being change. It could be the first part of a deeper commitment is happening around these winter months, and then in the summer yet another commitment. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Now usually this is the 5 of Wands. Okay, yeah, with the 5 of Wands it can indicate change, but it can also indicate conflict. So maybe there has been previous conflict, okay, where it could have been with you and yourself or your significant other, but I feel like I'm hearing resolution. I'm hearing this is being resolved. A strong resolution. A strong resolution. What else can the purple dice or dice number 2 expect to see, have, receive? Okay, wow. This is an insane card. So this is about will, wisdom and mind. Now, this is a very strong alchemical type of energy, which is a massive manifestation type of energy exchange, because you've got the fire and the water, and then you've got all of the colors of the chakra, which is talking about an alignment, a perfect balance, and a manifestation. All of the elements coming into complete balance. This is about alchemy. This is about transmutation of things that are being shed that are no longer required, and situations coming to a resolve or resolution that were previously inharmonious. It's about a connectivity of the heart and the mind, your wisdom, your intuition, your senses, your directed effort in terms of a goal that is being, I mean, this is some hardcore energy. And not only that, but you've got number 2, which is about harmony and balance, faith, relationships and peace. So I'll show you the card again. It's actually this card always is quite intense, I feel, the card, but this is also a Celtic symbol. And because you've got a very strong gold, which is transcendence, gold is obviously the energy that allows you to ascend because of the nature of its chemical structure, compound. It's a very, very highly, it's an advancement. It's like you're going up a level. You're going up a level. What else can those who picked dice number 1, dice number 2, sorry, or the purple dice expect to receive from the eclipse? What's going to happen for those who picked dice 2 from the eclipse on the 26th of December 2019? I think this is going to be the last card and we'll go on to another deck. What else for those who picked dice 2, please? Dice 2, or the purple dice. One last card. Okay. There's a rebuilding of, this is the 7 of Scrolls card. Intricacies in industry. So this is about, I'm hearing a concerted effort to grow something, to build something, to start to rebuild something that didn't, it's like that it was there, but it's like we need to bring it into practical form. It's like it's probably manifested from a 5D energy into a 3D, and it needs to now be taking shape, built into form, built into a place where there's a security element there. And it is brought into balance. Something that is there to last, something that will last for a while without, I'm hearing, outside interference. So maybe you've been in a situation where there's been a very strong outside interference, and you know this situation, whether it's love or something else, couldn't quite manifest because of outside interference. But there's a rebuilding process going on there. And because obviously 7 is the number of Libra, or the 7th house of partnerships. It's about regrowing and rebuilding, and because obviously Scrolls is Pentacles, it's usually about a rebuild of something solid within the earthly plane. It doesn't have to be about partnerships. It could be about career, it could be about your soul mission, but that is definitely coming through. It's a solid practical building of something that has been realized that you want to grow. Okay, so let's see what else can those who pick dice number 2 expect to receive, see, go through from the eclipse, the solar eclipse on the 26th of December 2019, please. Those who pick dice number 2. This is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, Oracle deck by John Holland. This is usually in reference now, not so much around relationships, but sorry, the previous deck was more about a general kind of energies. This is now matters of the heart. Now, because you guys have picked commitment, I'm going into a bit more depth with that. So, okay, interestingly, so we've got take the lead. All right. And this is the 3, I think this is the 3 of, is this purple? It is, isn't it? I think this is the 3 of Wands. This is about a concerted effort about building towards the future. With the 3 of Wands in the traditional deck, you've got the guy who's standing on the bank who's looking out. It's usually about building a future, okay? So you are definitely in full commitment mode, or whoever is around you is in definite full commitment mode. And you guys are making solid, concerted efforts, plans towards the future. What is the 26th of December solar eclipse going to bring for those who pick dice 2, please? Or the purple dice. Okay. We've also got the flow card. This is the flow card. Now, can you see that sun behind the man? The man's back is to the sun and he's in the water, all right? The sun is the feminine, is the masculine, sorry. So it could have been that the masculine energy within this scenario was rigid as heck. And the reason I say that is because we've got the open up card, all right? This person is going to open up. And it's not just on one level, because again, this is the 4 of Pentacles. Usually it's a very stubborn energy. This is the open up energy. Someone is releasing their grip on their control over practical matters. They are finally coming to, I'm hearing they're finally coming to their senses, okay? Now with the flow, that energy is becoming freer, and emotionally, because again, we can see that the man in the water, and again, he's wearing that orange garment with the orange in the background. That is about the solar plex, the sacral chakra, which is about sexuality, emotions, confidence. Someone is going to take the lead around their own emotions, and they're going to make a concerted effort in relation to a commitment towards you. And if you are the man, then obviously you're going to be taking a concerted effort towards the feminine in the scenario. Take it as it resonates. But this is about very strong, heartfelt energy that it's like I'm hearing there's no stopping them. I'm literally just hearing there's literally no stopping them. There's something it's just very strong energy from that flow. Let me just have a quick look here. This is attract, keywords: attract, expect, release, serendipity, which is about luck, cycles and expansion. Okay, and it relates to the Wheel of Fortune card. That is insane. So this is basically saying, hi universe, okay, so we're just going to put all these planets in alignment and go. Unlock. I can hear someone unlocking something in my ear. This is an unlock. It's like you've gone to level 99 and they're unlocking the boss, it's like that. And I don't know why I gave that reference. Maybe this person likes computer games or is technical, into technology. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is about, I'm hearing, it could be, if this is a twin flame, the roles reverse, and that if you were the runner, they're now the runner. If they were the chaser, if you were the chaser before, maybe now they're the chaser. But someone is definitely, I'm just hearing someone is making a very strong concerted effort to drive this forward. So that they can it's like they want their needs to be finally met. Maybe they felt previously that their needs were not being met, and you're that person that can do that. Okay, we've now got the Healing Begins card. Okay. This is someone who's coming out of a curtain. The reveal, oh, it's me! Someone, again, why do I look, I feel like this woman's eyes are closed, but she doesn't have her eyes closed. Can you, I don't know why, but this webcam's making it look like her eyes are closed. They're not though. He's finally opening up his eyes, or maybe she is. But can you see that heart chakra has been opened and it's linked and it's grounded in the earth? You can see where that green goes from the heart into the earth. It's like someone is rooting this from the 5D, which is very scorpionic, very magician type energy, into the 3D, which is that we've manifested it up there and it's now coming into the 3-dimensional reality in order for this to finally come to realization. All right, and look, we've even got the Ace of Swords. So this is about clarity of belief, clarity of purpose, the truth. And obviously the butterfly is a manifestation. It's about change. One is new beginnings. So with the Wheel of Fortune, and then you've got the Six of Swords with the Ace of Swords here. You know, the Six of Swords is very much about that kind of moving into calmer waters energy. So the Wheel of Fortune is essentially transitioned someone to release any concerns they had, and I'm hearing to open their eyes to understand the truth of the situation, and for the healing to begin to move into the smoother waters, for someone to finally recognize that this is exactly where they are meant to be. Okay, so let's have a look. What are we going to do next? I feel like I want to go to some oracle cards here. They're saying yes. So let's see. Okay, so, and then last but not least, we'll roll the dice that you chose, and we'll see what message comes from that. Okay, so for those who chose dice number 2, hang on a minute. These cards, I think I've just mixed them all up. We want to make sure, yeah, I did. We want to make sure they're all in the same positions, they're matched. Sorry guys, give me 2 seconds. Otherwise, we are not going to get the right information. Give me 2 secs. Okay, yeah, that's all awesome. Okay, so those who picked dice number 2 or the purple dice, please, what is the outcome from the solar eclipse on the 26th of December 2019? What is the outcome, please? What's going to happen from this, the outcome? Those who picked the purple dice, second dice, please, for solar. Wow. 22. That is like partnership. Guardian angels. The truth. I've got major goosebumps. I can't move. Sometimes it's great to be sensitive because you can get the information, but when you're doing this and I literally cannot move, it's ridiculous. I feel like someone sucked the breath out of me. I feel like crying. Guys, I honestly feel so emotional right now. I feel like an angel's just literally come and given me like a hug. I know that sounds super extra, but that is exactly how I'm feeling. And the reason they're giving that to me is not because, hey, you're great. It's because they want me to give that energy, to communicate that to you, because this is essentially what it's like, an angel kiss that they're going to give to you, and that's why they give it to me, so I can tell you, you know. Hopefully you're not as ridiculous and respond to it the way I do, because I'm like, I don't know what to do when they do all these things. And 12 years in, 10, 12, however blooming long I've been doing this now, I sometimes lose count of years. It still blows my mind, and every time I'm like, why is this blowing my mind? Of course miracles happen, of course this energy is, but I don't know what it is. It just I just feel like, seriously guys, this energy is amazing. that I feel, okay? And it's not to say, this is essentially what you're going to experience. I feel like crying. I actually feel like crying. One sec. Wow, I've just heard my guide. And this is not to me, this is for you guys. They're saying you deserve it. I'm gonna cry. Oh my goodness. And I'm just hearing that Ain't Nobody song by Shaka Khan. And now we're flying through the stars, and I hope this night would last forever. I've got major goosebumps. You look into the lyrics of Shaka Khan, Ain't Nobody. Why? Can't they just give me this information? Like, sometimes I can't even move because I'm blown that far away. Right, this is serendipity. This is luck. It's like events that are destined, are fated, are... Oh. And literally she's being blown away. And I don't even know what to say right now. I feel like the biggest wally on the planet. Because I don't know. Honestly, I'm so sensitive I can feel everything. But guys, I don't know what to do with myself. This is like... You guys are gonna... It's honestly, I feel like I don't know. Like I'm so happy. I'm surprised. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm just hearing it's time. Time. It was time. It was always time. It was always going to be the right time. It was never... Oh my goodness, getting the proper feels now. It was never about what you'd done wrong. It was always about everything has a right time. Oh my goodness, this is like... I'm getting some super in-depth, like intense vibes right now. It's like I feel like I'm totally in love. Like a whirlwind. I feel like an idiot saying all this. Because I feel like, again, I'm an empath. I'm clairsentient, so I feel everything. Which is great because I can tell you about it, but sometimes I'm knocked so far aback, I can't get my breath to give you the information quickly. So I apologise. I'm trying to focus, but I'm trying to get the right energy and absorb it so I can really pinpoint, hone it to you guys, but without acting like a wally, you know. Outcome for dice number 2, please, or the purple dice. I mean, I don't know what else can come from those cards. I'm scared to look. Exchanging gifts. I mean, look, I don't know what else left there is that you could have picked. It's like, this is like insane. I know we've got Christmas coming up, so maybe you're getting some amazing gift from there. Oh no, Jale, don't say anything. I just saw someone's gift and I'm not saying it because I feel like that is a bit too far. And the last time I did this and I told the person the gift they were going to get, they were fuming, which is fair enough, I would be. But because I'm channeling, I'm just like, I'm not used to holding things back when I channel because it's not my job to. But sometimes they give me this information and I'm like, Jale, what? Don't say anything. And it just kind of comes out and I'm like, no. You know, if you're in channel mode, you shouldn't be telling people their gifts, you know. Thank God I held that one back. And bottom of the deck. Wow. You have to let me know what happens. So this has been your reading. The last but not least, we're going to roll the dice. So for the dice number 2, please, what's going to happen? For the solar eclipse on the 26th of December, those who pick this dice 2, purple dice, what is going to happen, please, Spirit? Oh, I know exactly what this is about. You guys are going to... There's some babies getting made. Number 5, Leo. 5th house is children. 5th house is... children, and I just keep hearing baby daddy. It's insane. I'm in shock. there is some serious commitment. Maybe you've already got kids, but it's like the 5th house is very much about change. So if this person maybe, or this scenario was really bothering you before, this is going to smooth itself out. But there's things to rebuild. But again, as soon as I saw the number 5, I was like, it's kids. This is about kids. Usually the number 5, it can transpond to any number of things. But the first thing I heard was baby daddy and kids. So, and if that doesn't resonate with you, this is Leo, fire sign. So this is passion. This is about Leo, and house number 5 is usually about the public life, or you know, showing your kind of connection to the outside world. So it could be that you're having, people are becoming aware of your connection, or and the commitment is being announced, you know, to everyone, not just to you, and you guys are deciding. It's like this is being announced, news, hot, you know, very very kind of creative news, passion, very kind of royalty. Leo is the royal. It's like that very regal energy of loyal, proud, very proud, very dignified energy, where it's like, you are my queen and they are my king. You know, it's that kind of vibe. It's that kind of energy. So guys, I'm going to try and pull myself together right now. That's been your what's going to happen for you for pile number 2, dice number 2, purple dice for the solar eclipse. Hopefully that's been of some help. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, sharing and subscribing. It means a lot to me. I'm going to be doing pick cards for between now and around the 27th, when we're going to be looking into the January energies for each astrological sign. In between that time, I'm going to be posting pick cards Monday to Friday. We're going to be looking at the energies for the next decade, because we're about to go into a new decade. Energies for the month of the year of 2020. We're going to look at past life pick cards, soul contract pick cards, twin flame, soulmates, commitments, you know, career moves, what you name it. If you do want a personalised reading, information is in the description box. And have a wonderful Christmas, New Year. If you don't celebrate Christmas, New Year, have a wonderful December and take good care. Thank you guys. Bye. Hi, you picked dice number 3, which was the blue dice. Okay, this is going to be what is going to happen for you for the solar eclipse in the 26th of December 2019. Now that's probably not a mistake, so see what happens around the 29th for you guys. We're going to be picking some tarot cards. We're going to use the karmic tarot, and then just to get some themes around what you're going to expect to see from this solar eclipse, what's going to happen. And then we're going to be pulling a few more tarot cards to get a bit more insight, oracle cards for outcomes, and then we're going to be rolling your dice as well to see what other sort of final energies we can pick up. So let's have a look. So karmic tarot, please. What can those people who chose number 3 dice or the blue dice expect to see, please? I did pre-shuffle this deck from the 26th. We've got a heck of an upgrade coming. We've pulled the King of Roses, which is the King of Cups. Birth, which is about kids. Will, wisdom and mind, which is essentially about an alignment into a higher source of energy, a download. And also you've got the initiation and the Count Saint-Germain. This is about healing. This is about regeneration, birth, new things. The King of Roses, the King of Cups, could be a water sign connected around you. You could be a water sign, which is Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces. There's something significant around March of next year for you guys. That's just another bit of additional information I'm getting, because I'm channeling guides as well, spirit as well, while I'm reading these cards. There's something as well here that I'm seeing around 3 children, because there's 3 children in the cards. And I'm seeing a family of 5. It's like you could also be getting healing ability. Maybe you are their water and your fire. Take it as it resonates, doesn't have to be. I'm getting they're just saying full house. It's like with the previous 2 piles, one was very much spiritually focused around their own development and abundance, and then the other one was much around love. Okay, this is like a combination of the first two piles, so you might want to watch the first one or two. You might want to pick another number as well, or another dice, because I feel like for you guys, it could be that this dice is going to resonate, and then one of the other two will as well. But if it doesn't, don't panic. If you're sat there thinking, well, it didn't, then this message is not for you. And again, with all general readings, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Do you know what's crazy? We've got the 14, the number 4, and the number 20. This could resonate around numbers, significant numbers for you. Don't forget, I also got the 29th for you. But I'm also seeing the number 19 and 20, which is essentially, when you break it down, 9 and 1 is 1, and then 20 is 2. So it's like 1 and 2. It's like I'm just seeing cells merging, and it's like there's a growth. It's like someone has put, it's like a catalyst type of energy, where there's a drop of water, that a droplet is being released into a pool of something, and then the ripples are far reaching. You guys, when I say full house, it's like emotion, it's like your own emotional fulfillment, your wishes, like what you want to manifest for yourself and also your family. It's about your mind, mental development, spiritual development. It's about healing, emotional healing, spiritual healing, karmic healing. I'm getting a song here as well. Let me just Google this song. What is this about, this song? Obviously, with the will, wisdom, and mind card, we've got the Celtic symbol here, which is the sort of alchemical symbol. There's also gold. Okay, so this is about alchemy. This is about transmutation. I'm just trying to, before there's something. I'm just Googling the song lyrics, because the names Mary and Margaret could be significant to you. The reason I'm saying that is because I'm channeling a song which is called Molly Malone by the Dubliners, something about Dublin. But it's the first song that was channeled to me when I was looking at this card, and obviously being a Celtic symbol, there could be links that you have maybe to Ireland or Celtic, you know, lineage, background. It doesn't have to be. It's about talking about someone who's encountered a love, okay? Essentially. When I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone as she wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow. There's something significant about that song, but for some reason, it could be that just it's your lineage and you have a link to Southern Ireland. Right, let's see what else they want to give me here with these cards. What else can you tell us here for those who picked pile 3 or the blue dice 3, or the blue dice? What can you tell us about the solar eclipse, please, December 2019? What is going to happen for those who picked pile 3? Pile 3. Please, Spirit. There's one more card to come out, I think, from here. 1 or 2. What else can you tell me for those who picked this dice, please? Dice number 3, the blue. Yeah. Now we're getting the cards from pile number 2 coming through, which was the One of Roses commitment. Ace of Cups. One of Roses is the Ace of Cups. This is a commitment coming, okay? We're also getting the Queen of Roses, which is... Queen of Roses is the Queen of Cups, so essentially could be a water sign, so Scorpio, Pisces, and or... Scorpio, Pisces... What's the other water sign? Why am I Cancer? The Queen of Cups can also be a mother, and it could also be a female child with the Ace of Cups. Okay. Now, interestingly, we've got those two cards came out with the Akashic Library. There is a very, very strong soul contract. Okay. The Akashic Records is essentially the Akashic Archives, which is everything that ever has been thought, said, any soul contracts, anything that ever has been or will be is stored in this Akashic Records, you know, spiritual area where, you know, people that obviously can do what I can do can tap into the Akashic Records, but they can't just tap in willy-nilly. It's not like you can just go there and start, you know, snooping around everyone's business. You have to have a very pure intention to do that. Okay, but the records usually are storing soul contracts, those who have essentially come here, incarnated here with soul missions, what that soul mission is, what their soul contracts are, what they're here to learn. That is stored in the Akashic Library. There is something about this commitment and potential birth that is very much designed upstairs, where it was always going to be. There's something about this commitment, this connection, this birth that was fated. There was always going to be this scenario. There was always going to happen, but it was just in the right timing. You could have also felt like this was a never-ending situation. The reason I'm saying that is because of this woman's contemplative type of look on her face, because she's very much absorbed into that one flower. Not that you can see it because this webcam's horrific. Guys, I'm getting a new webcam soon because this is just, I don't know how you guys probably are annoyed with it as well. I know I am. Not that you can ever. Queen of Roses, and yay. Yeah, she's in a contemplative mood. But if you can see on the one of roses here, can you see in that card it says contract? And then we pull the Akashic Library. So this is essentially about a soul contract that is essentially being upheld within this connection, that is going to be developing from. Now you could sit there and go, well, I don't like anyone. You know, there's definitely someone. And again, don't forget, with this energy around the eclipse, it doesn't mean exactly 0000 in your part of the world on the 26th that suddenly this commitment, this is what this energy is bringing. Okay, now it could be that it's become the right time around the 26th of December when that solar eclipse begins for this energy to open up. Okay, so again, don't forget, it's not going to just you sit there, excuse me, what's going on, because they don't have time up there. But the alignment of the planets allows this energy to be free enough to transcend from the 5D into the 3D. Okay, let's just get some we're going to use the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland now. Let's just see what's going to happen here. For you guys who picked this third dice, or the blue dice, let's see, what can those who picked dice number 3 or the blue dice expect to see here? Go through, experience, receive. What is the 26th of December solar eclipse unlocking for these people who picked pile 3? What's going to happen for them, please, from this eclipse energy? What is this bringing them? Okay, so you could have been in an energy where someone was refusing to see something. This is the Two of Swords energy. Blindfolded, you're not really looking. You can see his third eye there that's lit up, but they're not really feeling to see it. Something is unlocking where someone is going to see potential, see a situation for what it is. Okay, you could have experienced a little heartbreak with this person or around this person, or heartbreak or sadness, isolation around your situation before this energy. Okay, because that's what the energy is we're moving away from: sadness and isolation, or Three of Swords. Okay. That's what we're moving out of. That's what we're resolving. We're healing. Don't forget the Saint Germain card, which is the violet flame, the energy of the violet flame, which is a transmutation of emotional, you know, it's essentially a healing energy that Ascended Master Saint Germain can manifest. And you can also do that visualizing the violet flame. Now, interestingly, what we're moving into with this energy is the Three of Cups, which is reunion, reconciliation, sharing love. You know, it's that bond, it's that friendship, it's that energy of coming together, a reunion of sorts, in order to really make a concerted effort. It's rebuilding that Three of Swords energy. And you see he's put his heart back together again and is offering it, or she. It's about providing, I'm hearing a unique offer. It's something that, again, yeah, look, there's a lot of effort that's been put into this. Eight of Pentacles, and a lot of effort will continue to be put into it. Dedicated effort. We've also got the Six of Pentacles, so this is about giving and receiving, you know, and a concerted effort to build and grow something. And I've just looked at the clock and I saw 111, which is the amount of time I've done this on this video, and now it's turned to 11111. So again, very twin flame energy. So this is Six of Pentacles. This is about, you know, giving and receiving equal measure. This is about a union, a partnership that's a balanced one, that isn't so much where, you know, one person's kind of, you know, chasing, the other one's running. Okay, and again, now, okay, interestingly, we've got also the Seven of Pentacles. So we've got the 6, 7, and 8 of Pentacles. Okay, now the Five of Pentacles usually indicates loss. It's that kind of being left out in the cold. If we're transitioning from the Six of Pentacles all the way through to up to the Nine of Pentacles, the 9 is usually significant of abundance and manifestation, and then the 10 of Pentacles is that commitment. It's that kind of practical, kind of monetary, financial stability and commitment. Okay, so there's it's like a leap. I feel like someone's kind of leaping over it. And again, awaiting results. It's like there is no waiting results because we skipped over the 7. We've gone from the 6 of Pentacles up to the 9 of Pentacles because we've got the 6, 7, and 8 of Pentacles. We're just waiting for this to manifest. It's like this is now not if, it's when. You know, that's the energy of these cards. But let's pull some